Yo, what's up guys? Braum Iron Fist here with a new video, and by the title of this video you can tell it's going to be my thoughts and opinions on the Season 1 Call of Duty Modern Warfare update that dropped yesterday, December 3rd of 2019. In the background I have some gameplay of me playing Headquarters on Crash. So we're going to start off today's video by looking at some of the things I liked about the Season 1 update. And the first thing we're going to be taking a look at are the weapon cosmetics. We're only going to look at a few of them because personally I feel that these are some of the better looking cosmetics because a few of them are just like, makes the shotgun green. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's just a green shotgun at the end of the day. So first up at tier 20, we have the Sand Snake for the MP5 submachine gun. Although it's kind of generic with it being brown and I was just making fun of the shotgun for being green, I'll be honest with you, it does look kind of cool regardless of it just being a single color for the most part. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the MP5, but once I get this weapon cosmetic, I might decide to give the gun a go. I might pick it up and use it a little bit. So now here we are, launched all the way towards the end of the battle pass. We're here up at tier 85. We have the Gilded for the Holger 26, with the Holger 26 being the new LMG. It's basically a G36, but it's just an LMG with the drum mag and a longer barrel. The new LMG that was introduced in the update. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of these, these swag ass pimp guns that are gold. But I'll be honest with you, I think this one looks pretty cool. Again, I'm not a big fan of them, but I'll definitely use it a little bit once I unlock it because it does look pretty cool. I think they did an excellent job on designing it. So now we're going to launch 14 tiers higher up at tier 99 where we have the Ram 7 Corruptor. The Ram 7 being the new assault rifle that was introduced. I forget when you unlock it in the battle pass, I think about 30. I can't recall exactly. But I do like the white on it and the orange because it really does look like it reminds me of the ARX from both COD Ghosts and Infinite Warfare. I know not a lot of people had a positive experience with those games, but me personally, I enjoyed them. I thought they were both pretty decent games because I'm a Call of Duty fan. I'm not a COD cocksucker, not there yet because I don't get paychecks, but maybe someday. But I know it's that space bullshit not everyone likes, but me personally, I enjoyed those games. So gun kind of reminded me of the ARX. I think that's pretty sweet. So here we are though on the other hand of cosmetics. There are two sides to every coin. You got the heads and the tails. I mean, I don't know which one you want to say is good and which ones you want it bad, but I guess we're going to look at the bad side now, and those being I wouldn't necessarily say bad, but rather disappointing with the operator cosmetics, because I'm just going to flash them up on screen real quick, but they're pretty basic by the look of them, because as you can see, most of them just swap the dude's hat or like add a t-shirt, but I'm not going to complain, I'm not going to get too angry because I'd rather have this than some, glow in the dark 12-year-old birthday party Toys R Us uniform like they had in Black Ops 4 while you're running around with your fucking unicorn assault rifle. I'm not here like I like the realism for the most part, so I think it's pretty cool when stuff's like somewhat believable. So now let's talk about the maps now that were added in the update. And we're going to start off with the gunfight maps. Unfortunately, I do not have any gameplay of these maps because I did not have my capture card in when I played them last night. But memories do last forever unless you unfortunately have Alzheimer's. So the first map we're going to talk about is Atrium. And it's really small and it's really chaotic. Like the rounds go real fast because I'll be honest with you, you're like a 2 seconds away from the guy in front of you. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I'd gauge it to be about, I'd say maybe half the size of Gulag Showers. And yeah, it's really that small. But to be honest with you, I liked it. It was a pretty fun map to play on, especially for something like Gunfight. So next up we have Cargo, one of the other hyped up map, I'd say. No one really talked about Atrium, as most people talking about Cargo, and that's just because it takes place inside the ship from the COD 4 map, Wetwork, or the first campaign mission in COD 4 as well. And to be honest with you, I think this map blows. Just because the sole fact that you want everything to be like kind of even for something like Gunfight. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't recall which spawn it was, but every time me and my friend got the one spawn, we would just get beat because peeking out, there are just so many angles the other team can cover you from as opposed to what you can. You're kind of stuck, and every time we would get on that side, we'd lose those 2 rounds, and every time the other team would get it, they'd lose. It was quite ridiculous, and especially for something like Gunfight, balance needs to be top priority, and me personally, I can't say this map is good. So here we are with our first 6v6 map, Crash, as you can see in the background in the gameplay. And I mean, it's Crash. It's a fan favorite, so it's a no-brainer they'd bring it back. I mean, I'm a fan. I like it. I did see a lot of people on Twitter were getting pissy though because they introduced some new areas, but to be honest with you, they weren't utilized that often. So To be honest with you, I still think it's worthy to be in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I like it personally. It's just the one thing, the way people play the game and the pacing, for to some extent, kind of soaked through. Just because I'm running around and like in the beginning of the gameplay, I'm wondering where the fuck is everybody? Everyone's just sitting in the back doing fuck all, and a few times you can see like there's just kids sitting in a random ass corner in the backside. But then, granted, the headquarters was there, but still, that's no excuse for someone to stay there. Even sometimes, well after the headquarters is gone, for them to sit back there. It don't make a lick of sense to me. It never will. One thing about this game is that I don't think the maps are bad as much as it's the way that people play the maps that ruin the game. So now we're on to our ground war map, Port of Verdansk, and I only got to experience it for one match, and I liked it. It's definitely the smallest ground war map on offer, at least that's the way it felt when I played it. And there wasn't too many really long lines of sight, so snipers weren't really an issue like they are on the other ground war maps. So I think this map is a worthy addition to the current roster of maps available to us. How about the new game mode Reinforced, though? What it is, for those of you who haven't played it yet, essentially it's a 4v4 one life mode where there are 3 flags, and if a teammate dies, and if you were to cap a flag, they would be respawned. Capping all 3 flags would automatically win the round for you, first of 4 rounds. If you have 2 flags when the timer goes down, you will win the round. I think it's really fun. There's a lot. Me and my friend played. I think we only had 3 of us, and for the most part, we only got into other lobbies of 3v3. I don't know if we just got dumb lucky or if they have something in place that tries to prioritize that. But if you have some friends, I would definitely consider giving this game mode a shot. It's really fun. So here we are, the final stretch of the video. And with all those positives, you gotta think to yourself, there has to be some way Activision or Infinity Ward fucked this up. And you'd be totally correct. Battle Pass progression is slow. And I mean slower than I am talking right now. I played for a total of 4 hours last night. I got 5 tiers. That's fucking ridiculous. I was reading on Twitter and people were debating as if it was XP based or time based for progression, and I 100% wholeheartedly believe it is time based, which is greedy and predatory because no one has 80 plus hours to drop on a goddamn battle pass. Activision doesn't want our time, but rather they want our money. Free content always has a catch because nothing is truly free in this day and age in the gaming industry. Like, essentially, Activision has us by the balls, and the only reason for them to let go of our balls is if we pull out our wallet so they can snatch that out of our fucking hands. That's pretty much what it is. No one has 80 plus hours to drop on stuff. Granted, a lot of it's cosmetics, but to get the weapons, I think you have to get to at least, I can't recall exactly what tier you get the, hold on, let me check real quick. I'm sorry if this is cutting into the video and it's kind of seeming unprofessional, but let me see here. What level do you get the TAR-21? What level do you get that? Let's see here. You unlock that gun at tier 31. That's a whole fucking like 30 hours of grinding. That is ridiculous. Or you spend what? How much is it per tier? 150? That's a lot of money. No one has time to just sit here and mindlessly play a video game to unlock the cool stuff. Why do they feel the need to do that? There is one reason for them to do that, and that is purely greed. Activision is still Activision. No matter how much you want to praise them for giving us free content, it's horrendous what they are doing. This is stupid. I really hope they fix it. They better fix it. Let me rephrase that. They better fix it or introduce some challenges or something that allow us to progress it a bit faster. And speaking of monetary fuckery, take a look at this. Vikings are fucking badass. I want this pack really badly. My whole channel is marketed around me being a Viking. I know I'm not. I'm a little pussy-ass fucking scrawny kid in real life. But still, I'm not spending $15 for fucking 3 weapon cosmetics and a goddamn charm and a stupid-ass sticker. What the fuck, man? Why do we have to spend that much money for that? That's fucking a waste of money, and that is stupid. That is the biggest waste of money in the world. And the thing is, some people already bought these stupid-ass cosmetic packs in game. Like, what the fuck goes on in your head? The only way for the gaming industry for people to stop doing predatory stuff like this is if we stop feeding them. But it's the people that spend and buy those. Granted, they want the cosmetic because it looks cool, but you show the developers that people want to buy that stuff. You show the people like the higher up people like Activision, you show them that people want to buy that stuff. You know, you give a mouse a cookie, he's gonna want some milk. You give Activision some money, they're gonna want fucking more. They're just gonna keep eating and releasing these fucking dumbass cosmetic packs. Like, what the hell, man? I'm sorry. Like, this is stupid. I know I'm getting heated up and I'm saying a lot of bad words and I shouldn't be. God bless my soul. But come on, man. Like, this is ridiculous. So now with that off my chest, I feel like we can wrap up today's video before I go into a cardiac arrest. Do I like the COD Modern Warfare Season 1? Currently, yes. I am enjoying it. I'm having fun. But these cosmetics and the Battle Pass grind are a little worrisome for things to come. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's just the progression is way too slow. $15 for 3 weapons, a sticker, and a charm? That is outrageous. Maybe $5 would be reasonable. But no, they wouldn't do that. But with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I'm Braum Iron Fist, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.